Reviewers, this episode of the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast is brought to you by our fine sponsors, starting with Brave New Urban. Brave New Urban is the design studio with the entrepreneur in mind. Visit bravenewurban.com to learn about their web design and logo design services, or just simply look at the great work that they lace us with on our new logo and branding. That's right. Go to bravenewurban.com and use promo code THEREVIEW and get 30% off your first project. Go to bravenewurban.com and use promo code THEREVIEW to get 30% off your first project. And of course, we are brought to you by Pacific Home Buyers. Have you inherited a home or property? Are you going through pre-foreclosure? Pacific Home Buyers helps homeowners in all 50 states get cash. That's right, cash for their homes. And their deals close within 7 to 14 business days. Visit PACHomebuyers.com. That's PACHomebuyers.com. Or call 323-963-3417. That's 323-963-3417 for more information on how they can help you get cash for your home today. Woo! Let's go.
All right, I'm audio recording. Shit.
He's audio recording. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you know what time it is?
Never do you know.
Swizzy, we back. The review. In the building.
Yeah.
Woo! Can you feel in the air, JB? It's the dog days of summer. You know what that means?
Man.
Oh, cloud of mercy. We're so close to football season. I can't believe it.
When you say the dog days of summer out here in Phoenix, Arizona, it means something. It holds some fucking weight. Right? Because it has been, tomorrow, I think, it's going to be like 112, 113, 114.
Oh, my God.
In that order.
The Devil's on line one.
In that order, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Devil's skateboarding down your local sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, kick, push. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco.
Wow. Kick, push, coast on them flames because it's going to be a hot one in the desert.
Yeah, man.
Oh, but guess who else is bringing the heat to the desert? That's right, the Great Blue Dini.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
he's on the
coming
way.
Out there.
He's on the way.
Out there. Birdgang faithful reviewers, your boy is going to be at the Improv Mania Comedy Club September 6th and 7th at 10 p.m. for both shows. That's going to be, if you don't know where that is at 250 South Arizona Avenue, right there in Chandler. It's going down, man. Come out, come get these laughs. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And of course, we're going to be in the building for week one. Kitties at the Birdgang at the Toaster. But if you're just joining us for the very first time, this is the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast. True. We are available on all streaming platforms. You can follow us at JB and Benny Blue for all your social media needs and shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? So be either talking that shit, asking you questions, all the above.
That's a great word for it.
The shenanigans. That's right. JB and BennyBlueReview.com if you want to catch up on episodes. Like, for example, again, we put up on our IG, but happy birthday to the late great Nipsey Hussle. Make sure to run that episode back. That is in the archives.
Hey, look, real quick while I was on my mind, happy belated birthday, Nip, and rest in peace to Cedric Benson, man.
I was just about to say that. You beat me to it.
Running back, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL. Former Texas Longhorn, played for Cincinnati, the Bears. Good dude. Never heard a bad thing about him from anybody that's played with him. Gone too soon, died in a motorcycle crash. Rest in peace. No, Cedric Benson, man.
Yeah, condolences, thoughts, prayers to his whole family. Anytime somebody from the Brotherhood is taken too early, we're going to shout them out. You know what I mean? Because it's important. You got to keep, especially when they're good people, you got to keep their legacy alive. So yeah, man, you beat me to it. Rest in peace to Cedric Benson. And yeah, man, the review is back. We are just about on the precipice of the regular season. So we have some things. Yeah, so it's we're flipping through the goddamn thesaurus today, Bizzle, man. We're getting to it.
Right.
Yeah, man. So football season's coming next week. We will be going in on our Savage preview for the 2019 NFL season, as well as talking some college foosball. So make sure you are around for that. You know what I'm saying? But just to kind of get right to the motion here, we are a couple weeks here through the preseason. Obviously, we have a couple games on right now as we're watching some clips, highlights, things happening from the Chargers and the Saints.
Right.
But, Bizzleman, from what you've seen from these first couple weeks of the Birdgang, they won the first week, lost the second week. You have to take the preseason with a grain of salt. But the big thing that I'm noticing in these streets is that there's a lot of shit talking happening with how the offense is being executed, issues with the offensive line, and your boy, Sexy Rexy, is talking some big shit about the Birdgang. He's saying the offense needs to get the fuck out of here. I'm paraphrasing, of course. He's saying the offense needs to get the fuck out of here. And I don't know, man. Like again, you always have your eye on things. You're never one to bite your tongue about what's going well, what's going not so well. Thus far, what is standing out to you, good and bad, through 2 weeks of the preseason of the Birdgang?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the first game we played, we didn't have our entire offensive line. All right.
Correct.
And Kyler Murray went 7 for 8, you know what I'm saying, with a handful of yards. Didn't get touched one time. And we were playing against, who we played our first game? San Diego, I think. Yeah, playing against San Diego.
Yep. By the Raiders.
Yeah, that didn't do a lot of blitzing. They played very vanilla look. They brought a couple things up the middle. But they didn't game plan for us, obviously. I know Ken Wisenhunt, you know what I'm saying, and I know, people that, usually coaches do things in cliques. So your man in San Diego, I don't think is one that got game plans for the preseason. All right, defensively or offensively, I don't think that's what they do. The Raiders do. John Gruden is known for it, and then he's got Gunther, who's a dickhead, you know what I'm saying, at defensive coordinator. Yeah, they did some game planning for the Cardinals. And it's because they were going against their rookie quarterback, and they're like, that offense, like you just said, Sexy Rex is like, get the fuck out of here. A lot of people feel like that about this offense. All right, it's not just Sexy Rex, it's a lot of old heads that are like, oh, this offense ain't gonna work, yada, 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 yada. All right? Get it out of here, this NFL, this big boy league, this ain't college football, so nothing that comes from college football can work in the NFL, right? Huh. I mean, we're running a lot of read option right now, and that came from college. We're damn near in the shotgun almost every motherfucking play, and that kind of came from college, because that's not NFL shit.
Right.
So, to those that don't believe in the Birdgang and what old Cliffy Kingsbury is doing in his offense, or that our offensive line is going to be okay during the season, and that our defense can't stop the run, which they ain't showed they can do yet. I'm gonna need Vance to get on top of that. That's not even a game plan thing. That's not even a scheme thing. That's just a personnel thing. Like our middle is just getting jacked up. All right. Kiss my motherfucking ass. With all that being said, kiss my ass, because everybody sucks the Patriots off in the beginning of the season because Tom Brady's still playing. It don't matter what the fuck they got going on. They can have Tom Brady and Belichick starting on the same offense, and McDaniels, you know what I'm saying, being the only receiver, and they're like, oh yeah, Super Bowl bound. All right. I'm even one that in the beginning, like, if anybody asks about the AFC, you can't count the Patriots out just because they're there. They're always there. That nucleus is still there. But they sucking everybody out today that they think is going to win the Super Bowl. Hell, a lot of them thought Jacksonville was going to be in the playoffs last year. Hell, they had us fooled, right? So fuck an expert, right? Coaches can only speculate as to what they think is going on, and talk about things and experiences that they've been through as coaches and what they had going on when they were coaching, right? That's all they can pretty much comment on. They can't comment on what's going on inside an organization because they don't know, right? Nobody knows until game 1, right? And you see flashes of it, but we really don't know until like game 5, because at that point you see pretty much everything an NFL team is going to do. Mm-hmm. So they can kiss my ass, Everybody thinks that my Cardinals ain't gonna be shit. We that with any offense, and I'm pretty sure Cliff Kingsbury, more so than anybody else right now, does not want to expose any part of his fucking hand. His poker face is Stonehenge right now. He's showing you the barest of bare minimums that offense can do, right? I think for him, the preseason for him is just about getting his players out there and getting them banged on a little bit. Getting a little live action so that game 1, they're not coming out, like shell shock because motherfuckers beating the shit out of them, right? So that's my thought process on what Cliff Kingsbury and Vance and all those guys got going on over there on the west side, of the valley. So
over there in Glendale.
Over there in G-Dale, /Avondale, you know what I'm saying? Over there on the west side. West side. Shout out to the west side, man. So, yeah.
All right, so, yeah, and I think there's a lot of validity to that because at the end of the day, really the preseason, you're trying to get your reps. You know, you want to make sure that in general, the offense that you can run is going to be executed well. You're like you said, you're not going to show your entire hand. Right. At the end of the day, you're looking for depth. You're looking for playmakers of cats who want to make the team. Period. One thing that always seems to be key with rookie quarterbacks, no matter what your style, your skill set, height, weight, all the fucking measurables, as it were, is support system. And typically, a good support system in an offense is establishing a run game. So now, with the current status of their line and the fact that they do have DJ. What have you seen thus far, and what are you expecting going into the season with how they can use that to support Kyler as he gets better with the offense and more in tune with his bag in terms of what he can check down to and just Cliff's offense in general?
Well, a run game is going to help Cliff's offense, period, because that's not what he does in his offense. So when you mix in that run game, you're just going to be more powerful. Kind of the same situation as it is right now. And with the Gilbert Tigers and the team that I coach.
Oh, the shout out.
Right? Coach Z is an offensive-minded coach, but, man, he loves to throw the ball. Right? And he hasn't had the ability to run the ball over the last 3 or 4 years. Well, yours truly works for them now. All right? And I am the offensive line coach / run coordinator, if you will.
Oh.
And we have seen, starting with the last game of the season, the playoff game, which we ran for 200-plus yards against Notre Dame Prep. And it will end up coming to our demise in that game, but still. On a defense that was ranked, they have one of the best middle linebackers in the nation. And so now, we're going to add that run game to an already stellar offensive system. Now, you can say you call it what you want. You know, Texas A&M, Texas Tech lost a lot of games because the defense sucked.
Right.
Let's just be completely honest, right?
Right.
Defense was trash. All right, so.
Yeah, son.
Now, we got this working. DJ's going to get hit. Our offensive line is made up of veterans. Now, please stop disrespecting the offensive line. And it's not a bunch of cats that are like, you know what I'm saying, old and decrepit. I mean, Gilbert's older. Tweezy's older. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But they're vets. They're not old. They're older. And they're vets.
Right.
Right? We got Ship back. We got Young Mason contending. We got Pugh, he's hurt right now. And then we got DJ Humphries back. But we got guys that can play. Pugh can play left tackle if anything happen to Humphries. And then we know Mason can fill it. Hell, Mason might be starting and Pugh might be the backup. Who knows? But we got options right now. And we got a couple young bucks that are flashing. So we got options in the offensive line. So stop disrespecting it. You know what I'm saying? But you're talking about playmakers. Ricky Seals-Jones, Christian Kirk, the magnificent Larry Fitzgerald. Mm-hmm. All right? You got DJ behind him.
Yep.
You got Clay from Buffalo that we picked up. We got the kid that we drafted, Keyshawn Johnson. All right, we still got Williams, you know what I'm saying, who's always hurt, the kid we drafted from Grambling 2 years ago. We got playmakers, man.
Mm-hmm. Andy Isabella as well.
And Mr. Isabella, who's going to be a huge part of our offense. Please not forget that dude. He's going to be a gigantic part of our offense. All these dudes are capable of catching the ball and making big plays. So why in the fuck would people think that my Cardinals are going to be shit this year? I done heard of small angles, didn't he? The chick on Get Up said something about the other day about you know, they were talking about Tua. And like who, let's talk about the people who are going to be in the running for a quarterback, like Arizona, yada, yada. Damn, bitch.
Wow.
Damn,
already
bitch.
write it off.
Damn, bitch. Like, you name us first. I mean, I know our letter starts, the letter of our state is the first letter of the alphabet shit, but that's how you feel? You name us first? I mean, they already got a quarterback, so who's going to get a quarterback? You know what? Keep sleeping on my Cardinals, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Motivation, baby.
When that Birdgang, you know what I'm saying, when we start unleashing that beast, people going to be like, well, I knew they were going to have some success. Nope, we don't want to hear that shit. Keep calling us fucking bums like you've been doing.
Right.
We prefer that. You know what I'm saying? I prefer that over the shit, over the fake love. You dig?
Right. Well, let me ask you this. Speaking of teams, players that are being slept on, just from even what you've seen thus far over these last couple weeks, and of course we're going to get into this deeper as we get into our Savage preview next week, but what you've seen thus far, who's a squad that's kind of catching you and saying, you know what, they're already starting to click. They're already kind of coming together.
The Browns. Like you can't look at the Browns. You cannot look at the Browns this preseason and say, that's just, that's smoke and mirrors. They still ain't gonna be shit. Right. No, that team is loaded, and I think Freddie Kitchen has done a phenomenal job putting together a coaching staff that can handle big personalities, that can handle big talent, and that can make all that shit mesh. We know Williams is a fucking lunatic on defense. You know what I'm saying? As defense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? And then Freddie, you know what I'm saying, along with whoever the fuck he got calling plays right now, they're gonna get it done. All right? And Freddie is a great offensive mind, and he don't mind running the football because they got 2 big-time running backs too. You know? So it's like, nah, they're coming together. They're coming together real nice. Like, they are low-key scary. I'm just gonna be completely real with you guys. All right, reviewers out there. The Browns are low-key scary. Like, seriously. They really are. They're scary. They're fucking scary. Between Njoku and OBJ and Juice, Hunt will be back in 8 games.
Right.
They just traded for a kid, I forget his name, but he's a veteran running back. Right? Jesus H, you still got Higgins there, the receiver. And that defense is fucking loaded. Right? And they got the same defensive coordinator they've had for the last fucking year. They had them last year. So the understanding of the core guys, the understanding of that defense is right there.
Right.
It's thick. And then you got guys like Greedy to add to the mix. Probably going to be playing more nickel this year. Like, well, man, the Browns are fucking scary. I ain't going to lie. It's going to be interesting to watch. The team that I don't think is going to do very, very well is, and again, we'll save a lot of this more of this conversation to be next week, you know what I'm saying, our review, the review preview. But I don't think Jacksonville's going to do that well this year. Like,
oh boy.
I don't think they're going to do that well.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, but I didn't want to say it.
Blake Bortles was terrible. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he had proper coaching that he needed. I think he needed a different type of quarterback coach. Him being with the Rams right now, I think it's a great thing for him. Nick Foles, man. The fucking jury is still out on this guy. We ain't watched him play an entire season, man. I don't think since this when he was with Philly before, maybe. Like, I don't know.
You're right.
But all we seen,
it was a Chip Kelly era when he was there.
Right. And
you got to think about, you talk about the infrastructure, because you're kind of referring to the the culture of what the Jaguars have had.
Right.
Where it's like they were able to kind of coast off of some key playmakers, but then once more and more tape came out, they got exposed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
and in your mind, it doesn't sound like they've really been addressing that thus far.
Mm-mm. And then Leonard Fournette, we know I hate to put that buzz on him, but he's an injury little guy. With the style of running that he pursues and he shows, it's like yowza. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some injury that comes with that style of running. So can't really depend on him for an entire season. Playmakers offensively, who you got? I don't even know who they got no more. Like, I don't even know who their receivers are no more. I think they drafted a kid this year. I don't know who they got no more. Like, so I know they got the kid from USC. I just don't think they got enough, man. Their defense is cool, but they lost some key components last year, man. So, it's yeah. All right, so enough about that. I can talk about that shit all day.
Well, before we go into our first patented advertisement announcement, this AB helmet thing. At this point, where are we at with this shit? What are we talking about?
I got to a point where I was like, no, AB would just fucking quit, like football. Like, he would just quit or go play for the XFL or something. Like, I'm so sick of hearing this dude's name for stupid shit and not hearing it for him out there thrashing cats like he does. Right. He's an excellent receiver, if not the number one receiver in the league, the number two. And I don't know who the number one would be, but shit, this motherfucker's a beast, man. And I'm tired of hearing about his feet and his helmet. The helmet thing, look, listen, review. I can understand Because I played in the transitional era in the NFL. Right? There was a lot of equipment transitioning and the way that we played the game was changing, things we could and couldn't do. But this helmet thing, I was in the thick of it my years in the NFL. Because the helmets changed. We started having all these helmets come, the air, and you know what I'm saying, the shoot helmets and the Xenex helmets and all these things, you know what I'm saying, that were trying to revolutionize the subduing, if you will, of concussion. All right? All these helmets were coming about, so we had to change helmets. Because and this happened about year 6 or 7, 6 I think. I was used to play with the old Rydell. You know, some of the pad inside was hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Heavy. Like Rydell helmet, man. And eventually I had to change. I had to change to a different helmet, man. And it didn't really happen until like my last year when they made us change helmets. But I understand that. I understand where it's coming from. But to say, oh, if I can't play in my helmet, I'm just not gonna play football. Hey, buddy, you got a little clause in your contract that says you will wear what the NFL requires you to wear, or your contract can be in void.
Right.
That means you get no money. You know what I'm saying? The guaranteed nothing. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? They'll cut your guarantee. They'll cut everything because that guaranteed money is part of that contract. So they will cut everything, and you will owe that team money. Yeah, I know his agent called him like, hey, man, you can't say shit like that.
Right, get the fuck out the money, baby. Come on now.
You can't say shit like that. I know you upset and all that shit, but motherfucker, don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. So, yeah, I get him. I understand his frustration, but there's a million ways he could have handled that shit. That was just stupid.
Right. Well, that's an interesting segue there, sir, as you are, as is known in the show to all the reviewers, you are the segue king.
I am.
When you talk about contracts and voiding and non-guaranteed and language and all that shit, all reviewers, when we come back, ooh, boy, we are going to be coming in hot on the new partnership between Rock Nation and the NFL. All the heat that the great Hove, Lucky Lefty, S. Dot,
Lord.
Sean Carter, Jay-Z has been taken from all the weak-ass Twitter fucks and trolls out there. We got something for that ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're loading up the clip as we speak. So stick around for that. You are listening to the JB and Benny Blue Review.
We ain't talking about Sharman.
Exactly.
Bars.
Brau.
Yeah, I mean.
Listen to JB and Benny Blue Review Podcast. We'll be right back, bitches.
What's up?
What's up, reviewers? Have you heard about making money in real estate, but you're not sure how to get started? Now you have an opportunity to learn about the housing market while earning commission on new deals. Pacific Home Buyers is a Southern California-based real estate investment group that is seeking experienced and hungry phone salespeople to help them find the best homes on the market for sale. And the best part, there's no real estate experience required. Hours are flexible and you can earn big money on closed deals for just getting home sellers qualified. Call us now at 323-963-3417 for more information on how you can get started. That's 323-963-3417. Pacific Home Buyers. Your home sale starts here. Reviewers, we are back.
Yo.
Thanks for riding out with us, whatever you're doing as you're listening. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Just all I'm saying is, and actually I was actually gonna shout this out for JB. If you're like the Cardinals chief operating officer, please don't drink and drive. Get an Uber, call the local Uber man, and get your ass a ride home, baby. I don't know what it is about the Birdgang's front office, but they are the SIP team. You know what I'm saying? People
getting to thinking that they're invincible, man. I've gone through that. I know how that works. You get to think, oh, it ain't gonna happen to me. But he was like Slizzer, you know what I mean? Like he was sauce like barbecue, you know what I mean? He was, that boy was done data. You know what I mean? Fucked off in these streets. And if you get like that, man, I mean, all the money you making, you know what I'm saying, man,
right.
Just shit.
Get that Uber Black, man. It'd be an SUV by yourself.
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking to a younger me right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So yeah, be safe whatever you're doing. Football's right around the corner. Speaking of which, all reviewers, it's that time. The For the People NFL.com Fantasy League is back, and you already know what the stakes are.
I think did we get second place in that behind the winner?
We did. We lost to young Jay. He was on the show, and he believes that he's going to repeat.
He does,
but we'll see. We'll see. And again, reviewers,
time will tell.
If you're just joining us for the very first time, or you've been rocking with us in the off season, if you win the NFL.com Fantasy Football For the People League, you get to be a guest on our show. Holy
Chop it up with
shit!
your boys.
You know what I'm saying? Promote your shit, pop your shit off, talk your shit, whatever you got to do. It's your time because you won it, but you gotta win though. So
gotta win, baby.
Only way you can win is to sign up. So feel free to DM us your email at any one of our social media platforms. Again, that's at JB and Benny Blue, or send us an email to jbandbennybluereview@gmail.com. And also for the people out there, fantasy football might not be your thing, but you may be, just you love the game, you love your squad. Hit us up on the Savage Hotline, 818-850-2804. Who, Mike Jones? 818-850-2804. Shout out your team and why they are going to run shit. Whoever your squad is, shout them out, and we will play it on the episode because we want to hear why you think your squad is going to have a good season. So again, more information on that you can find that on our social media, and if you are a subscriber to our email newsletter, which I know many of you are, you will also get that information right there in the email. So no excuses, baby. Sign up. Let's get it in, and you could be the winner and make it on this fine Savagely recording. Oh man,
so nice.
Reviewers, JB and I are thick as thieves, as you know.
Oh yeah,
and we have because we're not in the same vicinity area code anymore. When we talk, damn it, we talk. And you already know, when it comes to this podcast, this is some true to life shit. We ain't just doing a song and dance to appease everybody. You guys like us because we say what's on our mind, and as JB is known to say, he will give it to you raw, real, and uncut, unbiased. Mm-hmm. And there's been a lot of smoke being directed towards, quite frankly, an American icon. And JB, I'm gonna set the tone for this right now. A lot of you motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. And reviewers, I'm not really talking to most of you, but I'm talking to a lot of people that you probably know. Co-workers, family, friends, being hopping on your social media and popping shit about the great Hove, Lucky Lefty, S. Dot, Sean Carter, Jay-Z. You know what time it is with him. H to the Izzo. For those who've been living under a rock, I will break down exactly what happened. Over the course of this last week, I'm sure, as business is, it's been in the works for many months. But it's been officially announced, JB, that the NFL is entering a partnership with Rock Nation, which of course is via Live Nation, which Jay-Z owns. And it says the deal, which has reportedly been in the works for several months, means that Rock Nation will help advise on selecting artists for major NFL performances like the Super Bowl. If you recall, Jay-Z turned down a performance, I believe a year or two ago, for the Super Bowl. Now, it also says while the deal effectively gives Jay-Z a major role in developing one of the most watched concerts in the country, true, it also includes a social justice partnership between the rapper and the NFL. Rock Nation will play an important role in the NFL's recently launched Inspire Change initiative, a collaboration between the NFL and the Players Coalition, a group of NFL players seeking to advance social and racial justice. The initiative focuses on three causes in particular: education and economic advancement, police and community relations, and criminal justice reform. And again, for those who haven't been paying attention, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and Meek Mill have been involved in the Reform Alliance, which has been really working towards basically unfair sentencing and bail reform. A lot of cats are in jail because they can't afford to get out. That's the reality of the situation. Now, on the flip side of that, the reason why we want to go in on this is that now there is the Colin Kaepernick aspect of it, because they did a press conference, and of course a lot of that had to do with what was being talked about. Right. And Jay put it out to the audience there, really out to the world, and saying, "Do you understand the problem?" And he asked somebody in the audience. He said, "Yeah, it's about police brutality." And he's like, "Bingo." Now he said something to the effect of, "We're beyond kneeling, and we need to get to more actionable items." Well, apparently people like Nessa, who's a radio personality for Hot 97, has been dating Colin for a long time, has been taking issue with that because there's been some misreporting that Jay-Z had talked to Colin or whatever it was. Eric Reed, safety from the Panthers, seems to have an issue with it. And a lot of people are calling our guy the American icon, Jay-Z, which I'll remind you, one of our most popular episodes of this podcast, if you go to our iTunes, a 5-star rate us when you go, is when we broke down his great 444 album. So you already know that we fucks with Hove heavy. Are basically trying to say this dude is a sellout. So that's the foundation of what's happening here. But Bizzleman, I know you got a lot to say about this. So what is your perspective on this whole goddamn situation as he stretches, as I know he's about to go in?
Flexing on you motherfuckers. Listen. As I told Benny at our patent production meeting.
Correct.
The only way to take down a mega force, and not even take down, but to instill your views and beliefs into a mega force, is to, as Nino Brown so eloquently put it on New Jack City, when his Cash Money brothers got taken down by a one Pookie. Because he infiltrated Cash Money. The Cash Money brothers got infiltrated by Pookie, who worked for the police, who was somebody they entrusted because he used to smoke rocks that they provided. Pookie got clean, became a hired snitch. Now, Jay-Z's not a hired snitch because what Jay-Z's trying to do is Jay-Z's trying to put, I'll say, cream in the milk. All right? We'll put it like that. All right? He's trying to put cream in the milk. You know what I'm saying? Not cream in the milk. I'm bugging out.
Cream in the coffee?
No, he's not putting cream in the coffee. Well, I guess you could say that because cream infiltrates coffee. But he's trying to put some some chocolate in the vanilla. Put it like that. Because that's the only way to put it. He's trying to put some chocolate in the vanilla. He's trying to make his voice, our voice, bigger. Because right now, it's minute, right? It's a mouse yelling at an elephant. Even though mice, and yeah, I guess that's a great way to put it because elephants are scared of mice, right? But it's like a fucking, I say an ant, it's like an ant yelling at an elephant. You're not going to get no reaction from them. They don't give a fuck. So people that are out here saying, I'm protesting the NFL because I stand with Cap. They don't give a fuck. And your protest is for nothing. It's like throwing a fucking rock at a tank. You ain't doing shit but talking, right? So like we spoke about earlier in the meeting, all these people are fucking Twitter fingering the fuck out of Jay-Z. Like Twitter fingering the fuck out of all these big time Celtics, but this one is the one that's in focus right now. They're Twitter fingering the fuck out of Jay-Z because he's a shutout because he went and spoke with the NFL. Okay, well, as you spoke about earlier with the Kanye shit, right? Benny posed a great question to me.
Talk about it.
Right? And to the people, because I'm about to bring it to the people. Are black people seeing Jay-Z's going to talk to the NFL like they saw Kanye's going to talk to fucking Pumpkinhead president? Is that what they're seeing? Is that why everybody's so upset? Is that why? Is that why everybody's so pissed off? Like Benny so eloquently put it, y'all Pumpkinhead president flames the fire of racism because that's what got him elected. Flames the fire of racism because that's what he needs as the forefront to keep him in office. The NFL ain't promoting social injustice. They're not running commercials saying beat him up, shoot him. They're not speaking on that shit. So how so do you feel like that is a simile. Can't be. Again, like I said, Jay-Z being the hustler that he is, and the street dude that he is, he's taking that to business. And he's taking it to business. That's why he's such a successful businessman, because it's the tenacity and the grit that he ensues when he's going after these business ventures. He did the same thing in the street, and now he's brought it to the business side. So he's doing that with the NFL right now. He just infiltrated the NFL. That's what he did. So now our voice will become bigger, and it will become bigger, and it will become bigger. So it starts with the quote-unquote entertainment. Well, next thing you know, there's a video out or a report out that says Jay-Z is part owner of a team now. All right? So everybody's all upset about that. Well, they're not trying to make jokes like, is it the same thing when you own the Nets, where you own like 0.5% of them? No. I'm pretty sure his money is a whole lot more grown now. So he's making your voice bigger. People, please stop. But they're not going to stop, because people are, my people especially, are very quick to judge and not quick to understand. They're quick to judge and they're not patient enough to try to understand. They just see themselves as getting wronged by somebody who they all look up to. In more deeper depth about the whole situation with social injustice, I'm going to say it one more time, Benny. Like the last time I spoke about this situation. Black folks, if you really want to do something about social injustice, start in your hood. Because it's not okay that Pojo and Nut kill each other. It's not okay that the Bloods and the Bloods and the Crips can kill each other. It's not cool that the Six and the A-Trays have had years and years of war, and many men have been died and killed and been killed and have died because of a beef between black people. So if we go do something about this, which I bang on people all the time for saying that, oh, he kneeling and he ain't down, but he is. Huh? That's not the way to look at it. You got to look at it from an economic standpoint. Like Kaepernick, and I'm going to continue to say, I don't give a damn who like it. Kaepernick wouldn't have knelt if it was his contract year. You wouldn't have. You can say what the fuck you want to say and believe what the fuck you want to believe. Kaepernick had gotten paid about 2 years before this. So he was smooth. With a big G. He got a $100,000 contract with a G in it. You know what I'm saying? A big G. So he had already got that scratch. If it was his contract year, he wouldn't have did it. So economically, as black people, we got to look and say, okay, that brother, he might not be ready to kneel because he ain't financially set. All right, Eric Reed is back in the NFL. But you don't agree with what the NFL got going on, but you steady speaking out about the NFL and did you want to play for him? Oh, I get it. That money.
No, you bring it up, and let me read something that Eric Reed actually posted last week, because he was responding to people that were kind of giving not like saying messed up things to him, but kind of giving him some pushback of what he was saying. He responded to somebody saying, quote, "You and some others seem to misunderstand that we had no beef with the NFL until they started perpetuating the systemic oppression that we are fighting by blackballing Colin and then me. Said, nah, I won't quit playing, but I'll be a royal pain in the NFL's ass for acting like they care." And he continues to say, about people of color by forming numerous disingenuous partnerships to address social injustice while collectively blackballing Colin, the person who brought oppression and social injustice to the forefront of the NFL platform. That's what he said. And then Colin, or on Colin's IG, because you already know with people who are like big time, you never really know, who they are really talking to and whatnot. So Colin on his page goes, my brothers Eric Reed, Kenny Stills, and Albert Wilson continue to fight for the people, even in the face of death threats. They have never moved past the people, which to me I think is kind of a shot, and continue to put their beliefs into action. Stay strong, brothers. Now, in our Panda production meeting, we were talking about some additional layers that people conveniently glaze over. Starting with Colin Kaepernick, and you see this debate all the time because people people try to veil it as he's not good enough to play in the league. That's not it. We agree that Colin should be in the league. He should have a job. He's definitely a capable backup, if nothing else. He has the talent to be in the league. But a few things have to be addressed if you're going to say the shit. If you're going to say the shit, real deal Holyfield, right? Number one is JB hits fucking herbal essences and shit. Goddamn, son.
Choke it out the weed over
Goddamn.
Woo!
The weeds from the earth. All right. Now, number one, Colin got the big contract, as JB mentioned, with the Niners. Ultimately, he opted out. He had an opportunity to sign with the Broncos. He felt like the offer wasn't good, so he didn't take it. He had an opportunity with the Seahawks, but they weren't really sure where his head was at with football. Now that is, there's some partial truth there, right?
And he had an opportunity with the Ravens. Not forget those, but
and the Ravens.
His girlfriend Nessa had something to say, which made them back up. Like, well, here we go again.
Correct.
Like.
And he ultimately got the settlement, which we believe that there is an NDA in there that basically permits him from going too hard on the NFL. Now you look at Eric Reid's side. Eric Reid signed a 3-year deal that wasn't exactly disrespectful in terms of the type of deal that he signed. His gripe is that he's getting randomly drug tested. I'm sure that's true, but at the end of the day, I find it kind of funny at this point where we're at in the game when you're taking somebody's money and you seem to have a problem with people who are actually doing things in the community and have a track record of doing things in the community, a la Jay-Z, that are actually making the steps to, as you called it, as you so eloquently put it, to actually infiltrate the system to make change. Right. And I think those are the facts that people are glossing over. Nobody's saying that Collins should not be in the league. We believe he should be in the league. Exactly. But you can't have your cake and eat it too when you're trying to deal with an organization that is trying to change. Because if they're listen, they don't have to do a deal with Jay-Z. No matter how you slice it. They don't have to do a deal with Jay-Z.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. Not at all. They can go on about being being what everybody thinks they are. And they still going to be multi-billionaires. The league, the owners, they didn't have to do that, but they did. Because, honestly, they are businessmen. And they're like, you know what? If we really want to continue to make our brand good and spotless, then this is something that we need to do. This is 75%, 80% of our league. The guys that make our league up are black. The people that watch, it's probably about 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Black to everybody else. So yeah, everybody pulled in from both sides. But Jay-Z was the only one that had nuts enough to fall in. Right? And for people to criticize that, man, that's bullshit. That's flat out bullshit. The black folk, I roasted and I literally flamed on Van Lathan's page earlier before we started recording because of the thing that he posted about Eric Reid and the little buddy in Miami. What's his name? Stills?
Kenny Stills, yeah.
That's his name? Yep. Yeah. Congrats, whatever, brother. Stay strong. The only people that are really, basically, the only people that still got nuts to do what they're doing. And basically, the rest of you motherfuckers ain't shit. Without saying anything, that's basically what he said. That's fucked up. Because you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem now, buddy. You're a crab now. You just pulled down hundreds and hundreds of black dudes. You're a crab now. You just bit into exactly the apple they wanted you to bite into, Eve. You just did it. You just killed your brothers. Trying to uplift one, and then you killed a many. Right? Stop, man. Stop with all your opinions. Stop with all your bullshit-ass beliefs. Stop being so fucking woke. And start doing this shit in your own fucking hood. Like, seriously. That shit burns me the fuck up. Like, these people are at work. When I was on the football field for the NFL, I was at work. Period. And I've said it on previous podcasts. You're not finna walk into McDonald's or any other establishment where you wear a uniform to work every day with some shit on and you're solid protesting You staying with Cap. Let's say you wear I stand with Cap shirt to work. Well, your manager's gonna be like, Tyrone, yeah, that's racist as fuck, I know, right? Tyrone, where is your fucking McDonald's shirt?
Shit.
Oh, you know what, man? I'm just silently protesting against the racial injustice in this world. In the United States of America, right here in my home. You know what? I get that. I'm the manager. You know what? I get that. But you don't have your McDonald's shirt on and you refuse to put it on. I gotta send you home. Mad. You know what I'm saying? He's mad. He's upset. He's pissed. Okay. Come back tomorrow. We work shift. Wear your shirt. We good to go. You come back in the next day. The next day he comes back in.
Where's your shirt, Tyrone?
With an I stand with Cap shirt. I'm just protesting against social injustice in the world, man. Tyrone, where your shirt at? I'm just silent protesting. You know what? I'm gonna ask you to leave. Right? I'm gonna ask you to leave this job. We're firing you, Tyrone. Why? Because Tyrone was doing something he wasn't supposed to do at work. These people have the right to do what the fuck they want to do. Just like if fucking McDonald's don't want to hire you because when they look at your record and you on your application, it says that you got fired from 2 more jobs because you're violent with your other coworkers, they're not going to hire you. They're not. They're not. If you're a problem to get along with on the team, they're not going to hire you. They're not. Because they're going to call the coach and be like, yo, what's Johnny football like? Tell me about it. I know he can play ball, but what's he really like? He's a dickhead, coach. Okay, well, shit, say no more. We don't want him on our team. They got the right to do what they want to do in their business. Mm-hmm. So the fact that Colin Kaepernick's not hired on the football team doesn't mean he's not good enough. It means the NFL has the right to do what the fuck they want to do with their business. Teams have the right to do what they want to do with their teams. Get over it. At this point, it's a real weak fucking argument. Right. Really, it is. It's a cop-out. It's a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? It's blindfolding us to the real fucking problem that no matter what's going on in the NFL, this shit's still happening. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers are still getting shot in the street by white cops. Black people are still getting shot down the street by white cops. It's still happening. So fuck the NFL. Fuck what Jay-Z got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though we do believe it's for the better. We need to go into our own hoods and deal with the shit that's right in front of our fucking face. Police your hood. One of the dopest things I saw was a guy get pulled over by the police. Everybody that was in the hood was like...
Right up in there.
They're watching. For people that can't see what we're recording, I would wear in the FaceTime with Benny like, all eyes, because we're watching.
I saw every pimp on
what the police are doing. We watching what the police are doing. Hey, if you're doing your job, that's perfectly fine. You're a fucking cop. He was speeding. He was doing shit he had no fucking business. Or even if you just want to pull a motherfucker over because you're an asshole, we gonna watch you and make sure you do your job properly. Police your own fucking hood. Pojo and nothing get killed in the hood, that's a problem. And if we know Pojo killed nothing, why don't we don't say shit? Oh, because we're gonna be a snitch, that's right. Pojo gonna keep killing niggas in the hood. He gonna keep on. Now we got a police on fucking hood. That's what the motherfucking Panthers is all about. Right? That's what the Panthers is all about. Policing your own hood, educating your own people. Right? So the United States government declared them a what? Terrorist group. Mm-hmm. Don't get me started on that shit. Mm-hmm. Right. Don't get me started on that shit.
Right.
Because one of the biggest terrorist groups in the world resides in southern United States of America, and they wear white hoods.
Right.
All right. So we got way, way farther to go and way more to do in dealing with social injustice than worry about what the fuck Colin Kaepernick going on and worry about what Jay-Z doing with the NFL. Right? That's what pisses me off when I see all this shit. People constantly got something to say. They open their mouth and call people fucked up or sellouts and all this shit because you ain't doing shit but talking. Period. You ain't doing shit but talking. Jay-Z took action. And he's gonna continue to take action. And then when people see it, and it's gonna be when it's polished and it's good, then they're gonna be like, that's cool.
Right. Completely switch up.
Yeah, same motherfucker that was trying to stab him in the back when he had his back turned to him.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Yeah, man. I mean, point blank, you know, be as JB said before on the show, be the change that you want to see. You know, you've even said in past episodes where if you know, it's like anything else. If you really believe that you can do the job better, put yourself in a position to do the job.
And here's another thing. I'm glad you said that, because I forgot I was gonna say this. Black people, Hispanic people, you know what I'm saying? Hell, oppressed white people. If you don't like the way cops do their job, how about you become a cop?
Yeah.
If you don't like the way lawyers and the justice system have so many corrupt people in there, how about you become a lawyer? Young people, with all this shit to say, young people, young black people, we go so hard on the grind for the bag when it comes to the bag being flashy, when the bag being, oh, I want to be a rapper, the bag being, oh, I want to be an athlete. There's nothing wrong with fighting to be an athlete. But I'm just saying, some people do it for all the wrong reasons, right? So why not do the things that we're complaining about? Why not take their fucking jobs? Why not compete with them? You know what I'm saying? Go hard on them from that aspect. Not willing to do that. Most people ain't willing to fight that fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that sickens me. We're so quick to talk about this, that, and the third. Well, how about we dig in, man? That's what Jay-Z just did. Stick your fucking, jump in the water head first. Don't goddamn stick your toe in that motherfucker. Shit.
Right. At the end of the day, I mean, let somebody like that lead the way, man. That dude is a beacon for a lot of us. He's got the money, he's got the resources, and you know, at the end of the day, he's got the right mind to do it. So you know, it like we said at the top, it may not be the way you like to do it, but damn it, if it's a means of getting it done, that's for the betterment of the cause, then that's much better than being a fucking 21-year-old sitting on Twitter clout chasing, trying to say something that's gonna fucking move the people and get you 10,000 retweets and shit.
You get likes and retweets.
Your little weak ass clout. Oh, I got the retweets, bro.
Pussy.
Right.
Pussy.
Exactly. It's just weak as fuck.
As fuck.
But you know what ain't weak as fuck? Us giving it to you because we are for the people, and you gotta know. And I know a lot of you when we post this are gonna be feeling us on this, and we appreciate it because if you rock with the show, that means chances are you get what we bout. God damn it!
You know what's happening.
So there's nothing more to say on that. But Bizzle, man, anything else for the reviewers out there before we let them get on about their business? Until next time.
Love you. We are right around the corner for football season, guys. Just hang on, hold on, be strong. All right, we are not boycotting the NFL over here, just so you know. All right, I'm watching my young brothers get down with the get down. And when I say brothers, I mean my brothers in the NFL. All right, white, black, and other. All right,
and other. The melting pot.
The young brothers of my fraternity. All right, so. Hey man, treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm a firm believer in that. Spread love, not hate. Teach love, not hate. I know I sound a little hippie when I say that, but that's real. Teach love, man.
You've been hitting that ganja, you know what I'm saying? You know, spread the love, baby.
Yeah, I'm a little in the air right now. You understand? That sounds good. So, man, hey, from JB and Benny Blue, man, we fuck with you. All right? We really do, man. We fuck with y'all on a high vibration, so y'all need to holler at us sometimes on social media at JB and Benny Blue.
Please do.
All right. And if you want to call us so we can hear that melodious voice of y'all, give them that number, baby.
That 818-850-2804, the Savage Hotline.
Leave us a message, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how you feel about the situation. We love to hear what's going on in your capesa. You know what I'm saying? Your noggin. We want to know what's going on the left side of your damn brain. Right. All right? So with all that being said, reporting live from the desert and the great city of Los Angeles, Los Angeles County, California. This is the JB and Benny Blue Review, and we will holler at your ass on the next go round.
Yeah, right. That's it, reviewers. We love you. Until next time, a peace out.
Holla.